Can you change a tuple in Python? Tuples in Python are immutable. Once created, you cannot change, add, or remove items inside them directly. But there are so many other ways. By using them, you can change them. So let's work around tuple to change them. First of all, I cannot access item in a tuple by their index. For example, I want to change a tuple and I want to add a fruit on index 1. Here I have 3 fruits already in my tuple and I want to add on index 1 the fruit kiwi. If we run this code, you will see it is giving an error. This means that tuples are immutable. We cannot change them. Let's work around and reassign a new tuple. For example, I already had a tuple in which I had red, green and blue color. But I wanted yellow color on the green color. I did not want the green color. What I can do is I can assign a new tuple. And if I print this now, you will see I have red, yellow and blue. We are not changing our existing color tuple. It just points the variable to a brand new one. Then we have workaround too. First, we can convert a tuple into a list, then change it and then convert it back. For example, I have a tuple in which I have different fruits. First, I will create a temporary list in which I will convert this tuple into a list, and then I am using the index method to add the item in my tuple, and then again I am converting my list into tuple. And if I print this now, you can see I have apple, kiwi and cherry, and then I have class as tuple. While first of all I had this tuple, apple, banana and cherry. Now I have kiwi on where was the banana. So now I have a new tuple. So this is using the same method, converting into the list and then converting back into the tuple. And also these two variables are same, so they are pointing to the same variable. And then we have one more trick to change the tuple is by combining the tuple in a tuple of numbers. And then I want to add one more number to this tuple. What I can do is I can add this tuple, single item tuple, to my previous tuple. And if I print this tuple now, I will see 1, 2, 3 and 4 in my new tuple. Remember this comma when you are creating a single item element. Single element tuple, this is very important. Otherwise, Python won't make it a single element tuple. So what you cannot do with the tuples, and method doesn't exist for the tuples. Remove item directly is not possible with the tuples, and in place edits are not possible as well. If you need frequent changes, use a list instead. But I have showed you 3 different workarounds to change a tuple. Tuples cannot be changed in place. To update them, you either make a new tuple or convert them into a list, edit that and turn it back into a tuple. Hopefully you understand these basic methods. If you like this video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. Python tuple unpacking. Simple guide for beginners. First of all, we need to learn what is a tuple. A tuple is a Python sequence that holds multiple values. It's like a list, but you cannot change it once it's created. For example, I have a tuple named as month, and in this I have 3 months. Once I have created this, I cannot change this tuple. If I run this code, I can print this tuple over here. Today we will learn about tuple unpacking. How we can unpack a tuple. So the first method is calling the variables out of a tuple. For example, I have a tuple colors in which I have red, blue and green. What I can do is I can give all these items a name, and I can pull each item from our tuple and assign it to a variable in one line of code. I can do this first, second, third equal to colors. Print the first one, it will print red over here. If I print the second one, it will print blue, and if I print the third one, it will print green over here. You need to keep the numbers of variable on the left same as the number of item in the tuple. So what will happen if the number mismatch? For example, I have a list of number over here, and in this tuple I have 3 values to call. So what will happen if I put 2 variables? Let's run this code and see. As you can see over here, it is giving an value error, too many values to unpack. You can use star to catch the extra item you don't need. For example, I have a tuple in which I have different values, but I only want the first value and I don't want the rest of them. So what I can do is I can do star rest to catch all the remaining values into a list. As you can see over here, if we print X now, it will give me the first value, and in the rest it is giving me a list of all the remaining values. You can put the star anywhere in between. For example, I just want the first and the last item of this value list. So what I can do, I can use first and last, and I can put this in the middle to catch the remaining values in the middle. So you can see if I print first one, it is giving me 10, and then of course for the last one it will give me 50, and for the middle it is giving me 20, 30 and 40, all the middle values in the form of list over here. So hopefully you understand how to unpack a tuple quickly and how to unpack the unnecessary values as well, how you can access only one value by unpacking the tuple. Hopefully you like this video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. Today we will learn how to loop through a tuple in Python. I will show you 3 simple ways, starting from the most common. Loop with a for loop. A tuple is a collection of values. When we use for loop, Python gives us each item one by one. We don't need index number here, just values. So we are using for person in name, print hello person. I am just adding the word hello with the person name, which will the for loop will give. If we run this code, you will see we have hello Alice, hello Bob, and hello Charlie. Then the other method we have loop using an index with range and length. Sometimes we need the position of each item. Length tell us how many items are present in a tuple, and range creates the index number. This is just the text I am adding with the number. If we run this code, you will see we have numbers at. This is the just text I have added, and here the value of I is 0, and then it's 1, and then it's 2, and at index 0 the number is 10, at index 1 it is 20, at index 2 it is 30. So we control for loop with index by range and length of the tuple. And then the last and third one we have while loop. With while loop we can control the index ourselves. The loop keeps running while the condition is true. Here we are using index and length of the tuple, and we are using this line over here. This will increase the index by 1. Without this line the loop would never stop. This line prints the item at the current position. First it will print red, then it will print green, and then blue. And this is the line that keep looping as long as the index number is less than the length of the items in a tuple. Length of the color is 3, so the loop runs while index is 0, 1, and 2, because in Python index start at 0. Hopefully you learned how to loop with these basic 3 methods in Python. In this video we are going to see how to join tuples in Python. If you already know lists, this will feel familiar, but tuples behave a little differently. A tuple is a collection of values just like a list, but the key difference is that tuples cannot be changed after they are created. So no adding, removing, or updating items directly into a tuple. The main way to join tuples is with the plus operator. So we have 2 tuples over here, tuple A and tuple B. Python takes all the values from the first tuple and add the value from the second one and create a new tuple. And the new tuple I have named as combined. Notice that we did not change tuple 1 or tuple 2. Instead, Python created a new tuple and stored it in combined. If we run this code, you will see we have all the colors together in one new tuple, which is named as combined. You can join more than 2 tuples. You are not limited to just 2 tuples. As long as they are tuples, you can keep joining them using the plus operator. For example, I have 3 tuples over here and I want to put them all together. I can use T1, T2 plus T3, and then if I print this, you will see I have all the tuples together in one new tuple. One important thing to remember, you can only join tuples with a tuple. If you try to join it with a list, Python will raise an error. So the main way to join the tuple is using the plus operator. It combines them into a new tuple without changing the originals. Hopefully you liked today's video. If you liked today's video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. Thanks for watching this video. Today we will talk about tuple methods in Python. Tuples are similar to lists, but there's one key difference. Tuple cannot be changed after they are created. Because of that, Python only gives us a couple of built-in methods of tuples. So we only have 2 tuples method, index method, and then we have .count method. Others are just tuple built-in functions. First of all, we will learn about .count method. This will simply tell us how many times a value appears in the tuple. For example, I want to know how many times the color green appears here. So what I will do is I will create a new tuple and colors.count into the value I want to know about. I have put green over here. As you can see, green have appeared 2 times over here. Let's run this code and see the result. As it returned the value, how many times green appeared in the tuple. So Python goes through the tuple and counts how many times the word green shows up. This is useful when you just want a quick answer without writing loops or extra code. Then we have .index method. This tells us where an item appears for the first time in the tuple. For example, I want to know the blue position. For example, the position of the blue color. What I can do is I can do colors.index into the item I want to know the position of. So I want to know about the position of blue, and when I print this, I will get 2, 0, 1, and 2. It appeared on the index 2. Remember remember, Python uses zero-based indexing. So the first item has index 0 and then so on. Also, index always return the first match, even if the value appears more than 1. If the value is not found, Python will raise an error. So it's best used when you are sure that item really exists. And then we had some useful built-in functions. For example, I have a tuple of numbers and I want to know the length. I can do length into numbers, and then you can know the max, you can know the minimum number, and you can do the sum as well. If we run this, you will see the length is 4, maximum number is 9, minimum number is 1, and the sum is 21. So sum of all these numbers is 21. These are not tuples method, but they work perfectly with tuples. You will use these all the time in real Python programs, especially the length function. So don't worry, if tuple methods feel limited, that's by design. Tuples are meant to be simple, safe, and unchangeable. Tuples only support count and index method because they cannot be changed, but built-in functions like length and sum make them easy to work with. Hopefully you liked this video. If you liked this video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. In this video, I will introduce you Python sets. If you are new, think of a set as a simple collection that automatically removes duplicate. Let's create a Python set. I have named this as my set over here, and a set uses curly braces, just like this one you can see on the screen. One important thing to notice is that sets don't keep a fixed order, so your output may look slightly different from mine. That's normal. If we run this code, you will see a random order now. We don't have apple at the start, we don't have banana and orange because set keep a random order. If order matters, a list is better. Sets are about uniqueness, not position. And one other thing about sets, that no duplicates allowed in the set. Even though I have typed apple here 2 times, Python keeps only 1 copy. As you will see, if I run this code, you can see I have pear, banana, and apple. I don't have 2 apples because this is a set. This makes the sets useful when you want to clean data or remove duplicates automatically. You don't need extra code. The set will handle it for you. Now we will learn about how to add and remove items from a set. First, we will learn about .add. I have a set in which I have 2 colors and I want to add 1 more color to it. What I can do is I can do colors.add, and inside the brackets I can add my own color. If I print this set now, you will see add inserted a new value to my set. If the value existed already, then nothing will change, but I only had 2 values in my set, so .add added a new color to my list over here. Then I want to remove blue color from my set. What I can do .discard, and then this will remove blue color from my set. If I run this code, you will see I have red over here. You can check if an item exists in a set or not. You can write our code green in colors. We can use in to check if the item exists, and if we print this, it will return true or false. As it returns false, this means green is not present in this set. Sets are very fast at this, which is why they are often used for membership chat. Hopefully now you know everything basic about a set. In our next video, we will learn about sets operation. If you like this video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. Thanks for watching this video. In this video, I will show you simple set operations in Python. How to combine sets and compare them. Let's create 2 sets over here. One is group A and the other one is group B. You can give any name to your sets. And remember, sets automatically remove duplicates and don't guarantee an order. Now let's see how we can compare them. If we print this, you will see my order doesn't match with my print output. This means your output may be different from mine. First of all, we will learn about union. Union means combining everything together. Same again, I have 2 sets over here, and I can do union by doing group A and then this type symbol and then group B. The type symbol performs a union. This combines both sets and removes duplicates automatically. So we get every unique name from both groups. Union means everything together, and I am using print in the start to print the result of the union. If we run this code, you will see I have all the unique names in over here. Although I have Charlie in group A and Charlie in group B, but Python will keep only 1 copy. This explains the uniqueness of sets. Then we have intersection. Intersection will give you what they have in common. Again, I have 2 sets, and for intersection, I'm using this AND symbol. This will give us the intersection. This shows only the values that appear in both sets. In this case, I think we will only get Charlie. If we run this code, you can see we only got Charlie. Intersection basically means common items. Then we have difference. This will give you what's unique to one set. Again, I have 2 sets over here, and I am using this minus symbol, which will give us the difference. This this shows item that exist in the first set but not in the second set. So these are names only in group A. And this is the reverse. If you write group B over here and group A over here. If you run this code, you will see we only got Dan and Alice because they are unique in set 1. They are not present in the set 2, but we have Charlie present in set 2 as well. So that's why it didn't come in the output. Then we have symmetric difference. This means we will get the output which is not shared. We can use this caret symbol to get the symmetric difference. It returns items that are in either set but not in both. So it removes the common values and keep the rest. You won't use this every day as a beginner, but it's good to know that it exists. Within this code, you will see it gave us all the unique items that are not shared by both groups. We didn't get Charlie because it is present in both groups. That operation lets you easily combine, compare, and filter groups of unique values using simple symbols. Hopefully you liked today's video. If you liked today's video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. In this video, we are looking at how to access items in a Python set. I have created a simple set over here. A set is a collection of unique values, and importantly, sets are unordered. That one detail change how we access the data. For example, I have created a set over here. If I print this set, you will see I don't have the same order as the one I have created. This means sets are unordered. That's completely normal. Sets don't store items in order. Because of that, we cannot access items using the index position. But there are other ways to access items in a set. The main way to access items in a set is by looping through it. A for loop works perfectly to access items. Python gives us each item one by one, and again the order is not guaranteed, and that's fine because sets are not designed for ordered data. If we run this code, you will see we have accessed all the items in this set by using for loop. Another very common thing we do with sets is check membership. We use in keyword. This returns either true or false. Sets are actually very efficient for membership checks, which is one reason they are useful. If we run this code, you will see dog in animals is returning true because dog is present in this set. Lion in animal is returning false because there is no lion present in this set. And now I will show you what does not work with set. For example, I want to print something by using the index number. So what will happen if I do this? This will give me an error. Set object is not subscriptable. This is because sets are not ordered and they don't have indexes. If you need ordered access, you should use a list instead. This helps beginner to understand when not to use sets. You can still do other things with set. For example, you can check the length of a set. Even though there is no order, Python still knows how many elements are sorted. For example, if we do the length of this set, it is giving 4. As we go 4 elements in this set. You can access items in a set by looping through it or checking membership operator within because sets are unordered and don't support indexing. Hopefully you learned the main way to access items in a set. If you like this video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. Thanks for watching this video. Today I will show you how to add items to a Python set. Remember, a set in Python holds values without duplicates and order does not matter. So when we print it, the order might look random. For example, I have created a simple set over here. When I print it, you will see the difference in the order. Today we will learn about how to add items to a set. First of all, we have .add. How to add a single item to our set. For example, I have a set of number over here and I can use nums.add into 40 into this set. Then if I print my set again, you will see I have added this number into my set. And what will happen if you try to add a duplicate? For example, here I am adding num.add 20. 20 is already present in this set. If I run this code, you will see no changes because 20 was already there. Then we have .update method. Through this method, we can add any iterable which include a tuple, list, or a set. For example, I have a set and I want to add this tuple to my set. If I run this code, you will see now I have this tuple combined with my set and it updated my set to this collective set. You can add anything, a list. Let's try adding a list to this set. We just need to remove these brackets and we will add square brackets to make it a list, one on this side and one on the other side. Now this is a list. Now if we try to update our tuple with this list, you will see we will get the same result. So you can add any tuple, any list, or any set to your set by using dot update method. So basically, if you have many items to add, use update. This will add everything at once. But if you have one thing to add, then use dot add. Hopefully you have learned how to add items to a set. If you like this video, press the like button and follow for more videos like this. Thanks for watching this video.